take a look at the jumbled sentences given in this question. Statement A says, these people can come as confident and attractive, but you don't see the negative parts of their personalities until later, says Kenneth Campbell, the author of the book on this subject. So that means the subject is probably mentioned in other statements, and therefore we'll be able to connect this particular sentence with others. As far as the theme of this particular statement is concerned, it is talking about the kind of people who at first appear confident and attractive, but later on they go about revealing their negative parts of their personalities. Statement B says, for 2 decades, self-help books have hammered home a consistent theme for successful romantic relationships. First, you must love yourself. So this is the key word. The key sentence here is, you must love yourself. This is what self-help books preach. Statement C says, a new study headed by psychologists at the University of Georgia may turn that wisdom on its head. It is quite possible that the wisdom that we've just read, self-help books preach, you must love yourself, is the one that is referred to in this particular statement. And therefore the catch in this particular statement is, turn that wisdom on its head. Statement D says that they may at first seem charming and interested in a relationship, they soon look for dominance rather than delight. Here the key word is they, and as we can see, statement A and D, they're probably talking about the same kind of people, those that appear positive in the beginning but end up revealing their negative traits later. D also talks about they that seem charming and interested in a relationship in the beginning, but they soon look for dominance rather than delight. E says, it turns out that those with positive self-views bordering on narcissism are usually miserable mates, selfish, manipulative, unfaithful and power-hungry. So this statement, E, it unravels the whole mystery behind these kind of people. What kind of people are they? They are those with positive self-views bordering on narcissism that usually turn out to be miserable mates. And what are their traits? They're selfish, manipulative, unfaithful and power-hungry. So clearly, as we can see, there is a direct link between B and C. They are mandatory pairs. Self-help books teach that you must love yourself, and C says that this new study may turn that wisdom on its, that new study undertaken by a psychologist turns that wisdom on its head. So BC is a mandatory pair. Again, we can figure out that A, D and E, since they talk about the same kind of person, same kind of people, those with positive self-reviews, those that are narcissists and therefore turn out to be miserable mates, and it is probable that E is the beginning of both D and A, because it introduces the they in D and these people in A, right? So therefore BC should probably begin the paragraph followed by E, which introduces the pronoun they and A. So once we know who those people are in E, we can be in a better position to talk about them in D and A. So the only option that talks about these particular this sequence, that refers to this sequence, is option B, which is B, C, E, D, A, and therefore it is the correct answer.